people have tried packaging up all of the, for years and years and years. United Airlines at one time, not the present one, but United Airlines at one time bought Western Hotels. And a guy by the name of Dick Ferris became the CEO of United Airlines and Western, and they also were buying a rental car company, and they were combining all the services together. Originally, Pan Am Airlines had hotels called, I think Intercontinental Hotels was a Pan Am company. Or TWA was Intercontinental, I think. I forget which ones. No, they were Hilton. But so there's always been an attempt to match all of the parts together, and it's never been terribly successful because I don't know why, but it hasn't been successful with packaging at all because the different demand segments of the industry of each one don't always require that. But Expedia tries to package all that stuff up. If you look at the car rental business, that's kind of interesting what's happening in the car rental business today is that, first of all, they're getting hurt by Uber, for sure, on a leisure basis. Because I have and the reason I know this is because friends of mine rent a car, used to rent a car, his family in California, he flies out there, rents a car, goes to visit his family. Now he doesn't rent a car anymore. Now he takes Uber. The Uber takes him to the hotel, he takes Uber to see the family, he doesn't have to pay. So that's a piece of the business that's really getting hurt by independent stuff. On the other side, on the business side of rental cars, the National and and Avis now I think is copying it, where you can go down the line and pick out whatever car you want. They've now said, well, whatever's on the lot you can pick. So they're trying to change it, whatever. And I just went to Boston for a couple of days with some family, and I rented a car. I have a Hertz card, so I rented a car. And I'm not terribly price sensitive about it. I get in and I don't rent it that often. But my son, who was with me, was going out one night and he took an Uber. He didn't take the rental car. So, now Airbnb is a whole other scenario. And I get asked a lot of questions about Airbnb. And I think Airbnb works for some people. I don't think it's going to ruin the hotel business. I think it's going to create eventually more customers traveling, and that should help us eventually. But Airbnb is some of the rental cars trying to tie up with them. So if you're renting a house somewhere, you can do it. But my guess is if you're an Airbnb person coming into Chicago or someplace, you're probably going to use Uber. You're not going to use a rental car. Why should you? You don't have to. So. That's a completely changing world, and I think the margins of profitability go down when you have added distribution systems, and that's okay. I'm not one that says that the market it's a free market. I believe in a free market, and I think a free market helps people to do better, to service better, to work harder. But at the end of the day, when you have a lot of competition, a lot of supply in every one of these type of things, whether it be Airbnb or Expedia or hotels or more hotels, it's going to pressure rates and it's going to pressure, it's simple supply and demand.